Okay, everybody, this is Grizzly 550. This is how to put it in diagnostic mode and go through, and I'm going to go through what all the numbers mean. So you're going to hold these two buttons down. Okay, you're going to come over here. You're going to turn the key to on. You're just going to keep holding these down. All right, so it's gonna go, you're gonna see this screen. It'll sit on this screen forever and a day if you don't do anything. So what you're gonna do is come back over here and mash these two buttons again. Okay, it'll bring up. Now, diagnostic 1 is your throttle position, your angle of throttle. And you just cycle through right here. Push to the second one. Okay, your D3 is going to be your pressure difference. For your air, you can come up here and turn the run switch on and see if there's any differences. Obviously, that's not changing on this one. Okay. Now you're going to go to the next one. This will be your air intake temperature. So I'm reading -30. All right, next one, D6 is going to be your coolant temperature. So it's at 22. 7 is going to be your vehicle speed. Number 8 is going to be your lean sensor, or your lean angle sensor. So a lot of problems with these. The writing in the books all say 0.4 to 1.4 is good and 3.7 to 4.4 is bad. But on these machines, so I'm gonna reach down here. I've already got it disconnected, but we're at 4. I turn it sideways. No, turn it sideways. It's going down to like 1. So that means the bike's flipped over and everything. Sorry about the focusing. Okay, so that's good. So again, 3.7 to 4.4 is actually good, and 0.4 to 1.4 is bad. All right, so now we're going to go to the next one. D9. So D9 is going to be your fuel voltage. Right now I'm reading 0, but I'm going to come over here, hit the run switch again. Click it on, and then you hear the fuel pump come on, and the voltage is 12.3, 12.2. Also at this point, check the battery. If the voltages are lower or different, then you need to charge your battery more than likely, or maybe even replace it. Okay, next one, this is going to be D21. This is going to be your neutral switch. So if it says on, that means it's in neutral, and if it says off, that means it's in gear. Obviously I have it in park, so I'm guessing it's reading that. We can go ahead and flip it, holding the brake. And this thing is kind of stove up. So it looks like I have, oh, there it goes. There it went. There, it changed for a second there. This linkage is kind of goofy. But see, that means it's in neutral right there. So I'm going to go back to park, and it's the same as in gear, where you have to hold the brake and do all of that. All right, now the next part, D30. I have no idea. 30 through 54, I really don't have a clue. They're just zeros on my bike. All right, number 60 is going to be your EEPROM fault code. So if it reads a 0, it means no history. Okay, 61 is going to be your history code display. Or, yeah, your history code. This will be your fault codes. Anyway, you can have numbers from 12 to 50, depending on what it is. I think 12 is crankshaft position sensor. 62 is going to be your history of the fault codes. So right there, the bike has 2. To erase them, you're going to go back over here and turn on and off. And it's supposed to erase them, but this one doesn't for some reason. I did it earlier and it was at a 4, and then I did it and now it's at a 2. So, anyway, if you want to read your codes, what's wrong with your bike, or at least what it's saying is wrong with your bike, go back to D61. All right, and then your D70 is for your control number 1. Hope this helps, at least this part of it. I'll be making a lot of videos probably on this bike because this thing is crazy. I don't know what's wrong with it. I can't get a spark out of it. Stator test good. Everything seems to be good. I had to fix I had a rat's nest, literally, of wires, and I had to solder each one of them back. Luckily, they're color-coded. So I went back through and I matched them all up. And then now I'm at the part of testing ECMs and different things like that. Hopefully that's not it, because that's a very expensive part. But anyway, just for yours, if you can read my writing, this is what the codes are on the left, the diagnostic 1 through 70, and then what it should read. Obviously the lean angle was different, just reverse those 2. But hope this video helps. And then to get it out of diagnostic mode, just in case you're still sticking around and don't know, just kill the key. And then, but when you turn it back on, you're back to normal. I read some forums. If the stuff gets stuck in that mode, that's probably going to be your display or ECM, or I don't really know. But usually your fault codes will pop up if you just turn the key on. See 12 and 22. 12 is your crankshaft position sensor, and 22 is going to be your air sensor down here. This is gonna be right there. Yeah, so this one's probably greasy and oily. I don't know. There's a lot of grease and shit in here. So anyway, this bike needs to be cleaned, but I'm just trying to get spark out of it first. So go from there. If you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Sorry I'm not the best at making videos, but hopefully this content helps. All right, guys. Have a good one. Bye.